All right, guys, we got two massive leaks, and it's pretty much confirmed. And yeah, I don't know. Should I tell you guys? Should I not? Of course, I should tell you guys. So this is, of course, good news. Good news for the coming future. First of all, and of course, I'll tell you what it is and also what the implications of them are. The first leak is there is a right-hand drive variant of the ET5T. It's already available, obviously aimed at the UK market and also possibly other right-hand drive markets, namely Hong Kong. All right, don't get too excited about other areas. Yes, UK is coming. They've already showed cars there. Even though the brand isn't that well known there yet, NIO is absolutely going there. So right now, it's only the ET5 and ET5T. Now, I asked the person why certain vehicle models aren't being sold in the outside of China. Some vehicle models like the EC7 or the EC6. And it turns out that NIO doesn't expect those vehicles to sell that much here in China and even less abroad in Europe. So putting a car out there in Europe requires so much certification for each vehicle. And also you got to translate the entire system, do a lot of work on that, and also manuals and etc. It's just a lot of things that requires a lot of money and resources, whereas the results might not be there, which I kind of disagree. I think NIO should at least sell all their vehicle models out. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure you guys in Europe or in the US might want an EC6 or EC7 or maybe even the second gen ES8. And definitely do let me know in the comments if you're into one of those cars. Or do you just want an ET5, ET5T, or ET7, or a EL6 or EL7? Apparently, NIO knows that Europeans don't prefer large cars. The Middle Eastern people do, but the Europeans, they do not prefer those big cars. So it's too much of a hassle to bring the car there and sell it where the sales results might not be that good. But I disagree with this. I think NIO should just put a couple of these and don't make them made to order. I mean, some of my subscribers, you guys used my invite code and bought a NIO in Europe. And some of these guys, I've asked you guys how long it's going to take you to take delivery. Now, one of you guys said November, last week of November. That's very cool. But then one of you guys said February. What? He ordered the car in September and he's getting it in February. And this is all a result of made to order. The car is being manufactured and then it gets shipped there. It's going to take a long time to get to Europe. And I guess it's acceptable with a lot of people. In China, if you want to order a personalized Porsche, it's going to take you like a year to get it. But I think just get a bunch of inventory cars, put them in Europe, and then let customers choose from the inventory cars instead of waiting a very, very long time. And you're also going to see faster results with sales that way. So yes, it does cost a lot of money to get the other cars certified, safety certification, etc., etc. But I think NIO should still send the cars there, man. But I'm interested to know what you guys think. The second leak, all right, this one is pretty big. For me personally, I thought the vehicle refresh for 2024, right? CEO said there's going to be vehicle refreshes for 2024. There won't be any new vehicle launches in 2024, but refreshes. I thought the refresh was just for the ET5, maybe ET5T, to add double panel glass, better seats, and the small display monitor over here in this section over here. But I was wrong. It's not just that. That change could be coming, but also what's confirmed is the 8295 chip. Apparently, the 8295 chip is coming on all vehicle models, not just the ET5 and the ES7. All vehicle models are going to get the 8295 chip upgraded next year. When next year? Around Q3 or Q4 of next year. That's the information I got. Now, what does this all mean for NIO sales? Of course, 8295 chip is a big step forward. The processing power is much faster. It's going to be much smoother. You're going to be able to do a lot more stuff on the screen, which is amazing. And two things are going to happen. So first of all, existing NIO owners with the 8155 chip for the second gen NIOs will be able to upgrade to the 8295. I'm not sure if first gen NIOs like my NIO can be upgraded to 8295. Maybe, maybe not. But the second gen NIOs will definitely have an upgrade package available that NIO owners can buy and upgrade if they want to. Second, people pretty much expect this to happen, right? The 8295 chip is already announced. Some cars like the Jidu Robo already have the 8295 chip in it. So it's inevitable that NIOs will get that chip. But the question for a lot of consumers is when, all right? And most people, it doesn't really even matter because 8155 is already quite good. But what could happen is when NIO officially announces this, the 8295 chip, but before they actually start deliveries of them, we could see a dip in deliveries because people wouldn't want to buy the 8155 version of NIOs when the 8295 version is coming out. So it's really up to NIO to see how fast they can get that announcement and delivery for the 8295 right away. Hopefully it's like they announce it and then next week, the deliveries next week will be 8295 cars. That's the right way to do it. The wrong way to do it is announced, oh, 8295 chip is coming out. It's going to come out on all vehicle models 3 months later. That's going to be stupid. That's going to be very stupid. Nobody's going to buy the car then. People are just going to wait for the 8295. So it's all about execution, all right? But it's very interesting that it's coming. And then bonus leak number 3, all right? There's a bonus leak. And you guys that stay to the end, this is a good one for you guys. It's the fact that NT3 cars, the next generation of NIOs, will have horizontal screens, finally. I always kind of knew that it was coming. When I confronted NIO and I told them about this, they were like, how did you know that? How did you know that? But everybody saw it coming, right? Everybody saw it coming. You guys wanted NIO screens to be horizontal. I wanted NIO screens to be horizontal. My NIO with vertical screen, this is one of the worst movie viewing experiences ever. So horizontal screen is the right way to go. So glad that it's finally coming. But when is it coming? Probably 2 years later. All right, it's not coming anytime soon. So there's a lot of good things to look forward to. This is all very, very nice. And with a horizontal screen NIO, of course, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade to something with a 7, probably a EC7. The third NT 3.0 version of the EC7, which will take 3 or 4 years until launch, probably. Yeah, that's just what it is. It's going to take a while before that car gets refreshed. The product cycle is around 3 to 4 years for NIOs. So hey, I'll be patient. I'll be patient. I mean, there's nothing wrong with my NIO right now. There's no reason for me to switch to the EC7, the second gen EC7. My biggest complaint, the vertical screen. It's still vertical on the EC7. But just know that things are always going to get better. All right? That's a big takeaway. All right, as always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.